On the CT side, trying to get something out of this, but it's twistzz who does open things up towards A. They've also got a rotation down in Cypher, isolated at the moment, and needs to nail some headshots to get out of this one to bail himself. But cannot do so. However, it's twistzz, has dropped the bomb, has got the duel, he's a perfect weapon for the situation. It drops one out of this one, but the T side do not want to give it chase. Instead, a flashbang comes in from the ramp to support him. He's not going to be checking his corners. This is where gravity light instead. And now Jax as well to trade. Again, DGL there. And leave it on to Valley in 1 vs 2. Careful. On the site as well. Plays close by, but here's the first one. It's opening up the doors, but cannot find it. PGL stands the test of time here. 2 kills for him. Pistol on the GenOne side. Right. GenOne is on that T side. Beyond that. Ooh, interesting how things will go. It's not TSM who's on the one around yet, but it could be after. They have managed to find themselves a little bit of a... Unless it has a whole lot to do here. Spots the legs. Teammate up close, but the scout tags comes in, but it's not enough with 4 HP. Was the lower side though, Valde only able to find 1. He was on the enters the rotation, which they didn't seem to have heard. That he lets the M4 spray loose, can't find the kill, but it's Jax who does help out with 1 and 2. Quick to hit his teammates, DGL. twistzz with a whole lot to do here. And worse, the AWP currently alone. The rotation down the vents will be found, and now the Cypher going out of the round. DGL still here. Enters on the defuse, however. No one's covering the double doors. No one's watching the doorway, and now this is more than doable now. Looking at the time here. DGL, all he's got to do is pick them apart 1 by 1, and Jax on the defuse, closing open the door. The round is over. DGL will find him. A simple oversight. Playing a passive toward that lower side, but he's not alone. Both Jax and Valde have rotated down as well to help out here, though they are checking, they are knowing exactly where twistzz are. Valde expected as well, and Jax suddenly find himself so defensive. There were 3 players here at a time. Now just 1 on the CT side as a whole, as Modo's going off to save. A wonderful take for GenOne. Eagles saved up. And a whole lot of bloodshed on the way. The round comes very quickly decided already. Cypher has the 5-7 and the drop on the gravity. They're looking to turn around, and he's got another headshot in him somehow. Maybe this is not as cut and dry as I thought it might have been. twistzz needs to be ready for the close angles here, and we'll find him. Modo will be offered up to fight, and there's 1. Second now shows himself as well, but through the smoke, Modo wants to walk, and there's a missed shot from DGL to bait out the shot instead. Wonderful movement. DGL, he has no fear at the moment. Here, towards ramp though. Enters, he's got 3. Quick to start off the round, and he's completely stopped him. Rotations in tow. Now again, DGL. As all of GenOne have ran into a brick wall. Minute still left, but DGL might be expecting Cypher, who heard the steps, to just be waiting. Out towards A. Quick CT side, they're fighting through the smoke. They've managed to put himself in the open, and Cypher delivering. Beautiful shots out of him. A1S, but he makes it look clean with the headshots. Only a couple bullets, but doesn't even matter. Bibu now in a 1v2 instead. Keeping the windows open in hopes of masking his own position for a second or 2, but now down the bench, the CT side, they are willing to offer up these fights, and Modo's the first man already. Someone he cannot get past. TSM That is a third round at the board now. 40 seconds. Eventually to make the play toward that A side. Cypher burns a little bit, and now he needs to stand to get it toward that side. But he's been so damn good at finding at least 1 or 2 here. GenOne found out of him. Validate still in the back of the site. They didn't even expect him anymore. They heard the ladder instead. Focus on heaven. Only for the IGL to come up with big 3 kills in this round. This was only like a little, but oh my god, what a dirty shot from twistzz. Damn. Ooh, another one. How is this T-side now finding the ground? They waited around, but they knew exactly every position TSM were going to be playing in. That's only part of it. Valde goes wide of the Molotov, will smoke it off, and now gives his teammate a chance as well to swing out, but Nathan and twistzz both ready for the swings. They know exactly what was happening. Idea was good for TSM, but execution not so much toward the lower side. Modo delivers one of the AWP. Find the next. twistzz and DGL still alive and kicking it. Comes down to timing, and that alone towards Jax will find himself one or not. There, DGL stands at half HP. AWP comes to trade, and Modo all alone to find 2, but cannot take either. An opening for the T side, and still a minute left to play with, but the T side is shifting outside. Cypher is not going to be hearing any steps as of now. Two kills with the lower side. The CT side have Inters and Jax to try to recover this one, but coming down to back up towards A instead. Now the timing, and Inters finds himself in a tight position, a 1 versus 4. There's still ones to try, but cannot get past 1. Damage only. 10-5. Pretty damn good for GenOne. But that ends the first half, and we'll have to see what that second half has, of course. He gives that long-range headshot the P250 offers, and Cypher wants to enter with Jax right behind him. They gotta stick with twistzz, however. USB. Easy for 2. Kinda seems like this is all but over now. Or is it? Modo. Modo no more. Valde instead. USB in hand, they should know where he's at, but let's see what the USP can do. To find twistzz good. That's the idea. It's the right idea, but not on Bibu. Goes where he's at and gets a fairly decent idea what the T-side's plans might be. Intis gotta be really damn careful with his own timing and approach. That's 1, but the second, yet to make a beep. Easy enough of a kill for Bibu. That puts them right back towards the A site. They made a right call, realizing they pinched into lobby. The site itself probably a little bit open for the moment. They want to know where Bibu's gone, but he's all the way up in heaven now. Problem position they have at the moment. Molotov is not going to be good, and he can try to plant the bomb, but Molly is not as he wanted. Bit of a mistake. Besides part, but now Gravity already sneaking up. And scoped in on the AWP. I was gonna say he was never gonna know, but oh no. Ready for the clutch here, no scope, not connecting. Second, won't even get it a chance. DGL 22 and 5 will collect 14 for GenOne. It's a bit of a tough one now for TSM. Down a man, the bomb is lost on the A site as well, but I don't know if the CTs are all that ready for it. What a Ooh. What a peek from Moto. Probably this is the next motto they'll have to be ready for, and he finds one out of this. Motley so backing away. Wait, do they even realize where that came from? Oh, yeah, they do. They know where gravity was, but Ace of the timing for him is all that matters, but doesn't find anything out of this, and gravity up from the roof, the top of the ladder, he finds one more. Moto in the 1v3 has nothing else to say either. What a round out of GenOne. What could be the last round of this first map as well? Definitely seeming like it at this point. With 2 casualties toward that ace side without anything to really say go off of it either. Moment planted on the lower side. Moto from around, but BB waits. AK finds 1. Here's 2. Never mind, not yet. Last man stands, and last man about to fall. However, a shot for DGL. Moment defuse happening. And map number 1 is all over at this point. Even if Intis would have landed that molly, I don't think it would have mattered. 16-6 is GenOne. They pick up their own map pick with a fantastic